Paving this shit crank.
What's up, y'all? Y'all not gonna believe this. I did this story and I did a whole commentary on this story, you guys. And when I got to the end of it to edit it, guess what? My microphone wasn't even on. And I was just talking. So let me get into the story. Ooh, I'm choking. Forgive me. So let me get into the story. There's a man that's been accused of raping some girls, you guys. And whew, this story is sick. It's really sick. So let me get into it. A man accused of raping girls he met on Snapchat now facing 28 charges. And you know me, y'all. Let me keep on reading. The St. Louis County Police Department is asking if anyone believes they may have been victimized by Yoko to call detectives at 314-615-400. Okay, my little champ is going to slam the door. No, he's not. Okay. Okay, this is the video right here. I can't play the volume, you guys, because I don't want YouTube to strike me. Because you know now YouTube is really off the chain now. They're starting to censor people. They're starting to strike people, even for old content. You know, back in the day, you used to be able to play somebody's music, like a snippet of it, and not worry about copyright strikes. Now, honey, they're going back to the older videos and they striking folks left and right. So it's getting hard to be on YouTube right now. So let me go ahead and read this story, you guys. It's pretty sickening and pretty disgusting. And to me, this guy, they need to chop his wanker off and lock him away. St. Louis, County, Missouri, a man previously charged with more than 10 sex crimes now faces 28 charges after police said he forced girls he met on Snapchat to have sex with him over the span of about 2 years. This is a 2-year span. Okay, guys, forgive you hear any noise in the background. Dominic Yoko, 21, was indicted on 14 counts of rape, 9 counts of sodomy, and multiple other crimes Monday after 11 girls accused him of sexually assaulting them. And this advertisement, I can't do nothing about it. Okay, according to charging documents, 8 of the girls said he had sex with them without their consent, and 3 others were unconscious. Oof. 2 of the victims were under the age of 14 when the incidents occurred. You guys, I'm going to go ahead and keep reading because I have something to say. According to a previous probable cause statement, a 16-year-old girl said Yoko had sex with her without her consent on 2 separate occasions. She also said he held her down, slapped her, and had a gun nearby. A 14-year-old girl said he had sex with her when she was unconscious and said he punched her. A 13-year-old and a 15-year-old girl said he had sex with them when they were unconscious, and 2 other 15-year-old girls said Yoko had sex with them without their consent. The incidents occurred between November of 2016 and August of 2018. Police said he found the girls on Snapchat. Now, this is where I want to say something, you guys. The little girl that said that he had sex with her without her consent on 2 separate occasions, I'm not quite getting the understanding. Did you meet this guy more than once? And if you did, and if he raped you on 2 the first rape, I would have never gone back. I would have went to the authorities. Why did you return? If it means 2 separate days, why would you return knowing that this is this guy's MO? Why would you go back? don't understand her mindset. Why would you go back? It says 2 separate occasions. So that means on two separate times you allowed him to rape you. So why would you go back? Why would you? That's my only problem. Why would you go back? That's the problem that I'm having with this one. Why would you go back? That's I mean, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I will stand up and take that punch. Why would you go back? 2 separate occasions. Okay, the 14-year-old girl said he had sex with her when she was unconscious. He punched her and knocked her out and had sex with her. So that one I can understand. A 13 and 15-year-old said he had sex with them when they were unconscious. Did he punch them out too? Because it seems like all he uses is violence. This is a violent sexual predator. And then 2 other girls said that he had sex with them without consent. This guy is violent. He's a predator of the worst kind. And you know what? I don't think that these are all the victims, though. I don't think that these are the only victims that he has. I believe that there are more victims to come. Because this guy is a predator. And if they don't, not if they don't, if they let this guy out, he will result to murdering these girls to keep himself from going to jail. My thing is this. I understand 100% that there are people that will create a fake page and pretend to be a fellow student or a younger guy that's allegedly cute, and you go and you meet him and he's not who he says he is. But I have a problem with you meeting some guy on social media platforms, regardless of whether you think he's cute. Why are you going to his home alone? You never know what could happen. Did you tell your parents that you were going to meet this person? Does your parents know this person? So the responsibility and accountability lays on these young girls. With all the information out there, all the movies and all the stories and all the people that are coming forth talking about these guys pretending to be somebody who they are not and raping and murdering these kids today, you have enough information out there to know better than to put yourself in this situation. I'm not saying it's your fault, but I don't understand. If I had daughters, I would sit down just like I did with my sons and talk to them and tell them, look, I'm not trying to run your life. I know you want to have fun, but you have some really twisted people out here. You have people pretending to be somebody that they're not for the sake of raping, murdering, and killing you. And then they'll dump your body on the side of the road and act like they never seen you. Then we'll be stuck with it. I went deep in with my kids to let them know the kind of stuff that goes on out in the world. So when my kids brought their friends around, that's what they had to do, y'all. They had to bring their friends to me. When they brought their friends around, I looked those kids in the eye. I took pictures of my kid with that person. And if they had a car, I took pictures of the license plate without them knowing and the color of the car. If it was nighttime, I took my camera and I snapped a picture of the license plate. I did what I had to do to make sure that I was protecting mine. But you couldn't just leave my house without me knowing what this person looked like, what they were wearing, where you're going, what time you're going to be back. Give me the address to where you're going to be. And if you're going to change your direction, no. You better let me know exactly where it is with the phone number, everything. Because I was protecting mine, you guys. And they didn't have social media like they have now. But if they had it back then, it would be even worse. I'd be like, look, don't put no passwords, because if something happened, I need to be able to find out where you at in case you need my help. It's not about me snooping. If you're going to do something that you don't want me to see, then you don't need to be doing it. It's not invading your privacy. It's protecting you, and it's protecting my heart. So my kids understood. I don't care where you're going. I needed to know everything. And matter of fact, let me drive over to your people's house. Let my son get in the car with me, and I will drive over there, and let me meet your family. Let me get a vibe. Let me get a feel for who these people are. Mom, can I spend the night? No. And my son told me, I was mad at you, but now I understand why. Now I understand why. Out of majority of my kids' friends, they ended up in jail because their parents just let them go and do what they wanted to do. But what I'm saying about this story, all this could have been avoided if the parents would have had that conversation with their daughters. If the parents would have said, okay, if you're going to meet this guy, let me meet him with you. I'll sit in the background and I want to check him out with you. You understand what I'm saying? And that way, as soon as the mom like, that's a grown man, this could have been avoided. But these kids are so sneaky today that they hide things from their parents, thinking that we're trying to stop you from having fun. We're not trying to stop you from having fun. We're trying to stop you from being killed, raped, put out there on the street corner, because people don't care. This is why we do the things that we do as parents. We gave birth to you. We love y'all. We didn't just have you guys just to have fun. We spent all of this time raising you and nurturing you, and somebody come along in a blink of an eye and snatch you? Oh no. At least not for me. Not for me. I love my kids. I love kids, period. Point blank. So let me get into the story, you guys. In all, Yoko is charged with, listen to this, 5 counts of first-degree rape, 6 counts of second-degree rape, 3 counts of statutory rape. Excuse me, you guys. Statutory rape, in case people don't know, means that the child was young. It was a young child. 7 counts of statutory sodomy. 2 counts of second-degree sodomy. And for those that don't know what sodomy means, that means taking any type of foreign object that's not meant to insert in a person's anal portion, like an umbrella handle, a broomstick, all these sick things that people do. Anything that is not normal. Okay, let's see. I left off, let me start this with 1 count of third-degree assault, 2 counts of third-degree child molestation, 1 count of second-degree attempted sodomy, and 1 count of second-degree sexual abuse. These are a lot of counts, and I'm sure as time goes on, this fella is going to have a whole lot more than this. The attempted sodomy and sexual abuse charges are alternate charges for the same incident. So one will be dropped. Second-degree sexual abuse is a Class A misdemeanor. I feel like if anybody has sex with a child, it should be a felony, point blank, period. It should be a Class A felony, period. They sometimes go too lenient on these sexual predators, and even if these girls did know better, he knew better more, because he was 21 years old. He was an adult. All the other charges are felonies. I think they all should be felonies. According to online court documents, Yoko has an arraignment scheduled for March the 24th and the settlement conference scheduled for April 19th. Both are in St. Louis County Court. And you know what, you guys? They need to throw the book at him. He don't need rehabilitation. He needs to be locked up, because I'm telling you, just as sure as the sky is blue, this guy will get in there and play his role and get out and commit the same crime. Mark this day down. It's February the 28th, 2021. If I'm telling the truth and this channel was still up, you can come right back and say she was 100% right. The St. Louis County Police Department is asking if anyone believes they may have been victimized by Yoko to call detectives at 314-615-5400. So you guys, I think I said a little bit, but not enough, because I really don't know how to deal with this story, except for I think that they should take his key, melt it, and never create a new lock. Matter of fact, create something that's not even able to create a lock on it. That's not even able to burn, and all he can receive is his food. That's it. That's all. This guy is sickening. He makes me sick to my core. So you guys, please, if you got daughters, please talk to your children, you guys. And not only just the little girls, but the little boys too, because you got people out there that like little boys too. So talk to your kids, you guys. Open up dialogues to talk to them and ask them what they think. Stop telling them what to do. Talk to them. Ask them questions. You know, tell them you want to know. And don't just say it because you're trying to be nosy, but really be invested in your kids. Listen to them. Talk to them. Open up that line of communication. You may not be their best friend, but make them feel like they can come tell you anything. That's what you need to know what's going on. So nothing is hidden. Don't act like you wasn't young once upon a time ago. That's the problem with parents. We get up there, I don't want to hear this, I don't want to do that. But think about it, when you were young, you did some of the same stuff, except for we didn't have Snapchat. We didn't have Twitter. We didn't have Facebook. We didn't have YouTube. I was about to say Yahoo, Lord, you know I'm crazy. We didn't have all these social medias. So you guys, stop acting stiff-necked. Talk to your kids. And I guarantee you, if we start talking to our kids, a lot of these situations will stop. I guarantee you it stopped. So you guys, until next story, and I'm gonna put his face up on the I'm gonna do a oh God, you know what I mean. Whatever. I'm gonna put his face up on my thing so that a thumbnail. Thank you. I'm gonna do a thumbnail so you can see his face. He needs every bit and every part of his butt kicked. So guys, until next time, let's send our prayers out and our love out to these young ladies and their family members, you guys. Until next story, you guys take care of yourself. Don't forget to hit that like button, you guys. Don't forget to hit that share button. Yeah, hit the share button. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, you guys. And come on, I can't wait till we reach 1,000 so we can go live and talk to each other. So until next time, you guys, be safe, take care of one another, love one another. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.